Oh, good 35-year-old Liz, and now the alley. Oh, how about that? Nunez. Nieto. Smooth feather, and here it is. Kai reach. On the other end, the beautiful pick and roll delivered early to Mayo. You gotta like his game, Josh. I mean, Lease. Tough. Yep. Uh-oh. They left that heading open. Good. They pay the. Torres again. Second time in a row. They're working so hard, just a little bit exhausted, and got knocked off balance. Yeah. Now they're on the floor. Look at the long bounce pass to Lease. Kalami gets in. And Nunez hustles down and gets the basketball. He's got a chance for a three-point. Lease gets in. Had a good look.
Yo mga idol, bago tayo magpatuloy sa ating video ay may papakilala lang ako sa inyong isang sports betting app. Ito nga ay ang 1xBet. Meron dito PBA, NBA at iba pang sports and casino games. Napakadali lang mag-register mga idol, gamitin lamang ang ating promo code na BIGGAME at pwede tayong makatanggap ng up to 7,000 bonus sa ating first cash in pa lamang yan mga idol. Sa mga gusto mag-register ay ilalagay ko ang link sa comment section at sa description box below. Maraming salamat mga idol.
No chances. Solano and back in the game. Here's Leeds. Torres, same spot, same result. Led by Coach Melvin Lopez.
Pati yung mga snippets pag nakaupo siya sa bench that he's actually communicating with the team, he's having fun, and that's very important.
The ball game is underway. Philippines in our blue uniform. Japet breaking up that play, and Andre Blatch goes in for two.
Easy 2 points, and that's coming from good defense. Japet Aguilar starting that out, extending and putting some pressure on Edward Santana.
Garcia, and over to number 4, Edgar Sosa. Sosa, over to Feldin. Feldin, and number 10, James Feldin connects and pushes the Dominican Republic ahead 5-2.
Needing to work on our boxing out and getting those rebounds. Makikita mo, even if they missed the shots, they were still aggressive to get that offensive rebound and continuous movement even without that basketball.
Check that, we're all tied at 2 apiece. A miss by Andre Blatch. Sosa to Garcia, and here's Feldin. Back to Sosa. Shot clock reads 15 for the Dominican Republic. Eloy Vargas will miss it, rebound by Blatch.
Andre Blatch, he is really more accustomed to bringing the ball down, and this is something that we will see, I think, later on, that from him going coast to coast at that time, setting up that play. So nakikita niya na, when you play games, yung mga nakikita mo mga options pagdating dun sa opensa, slowly you will see that, how to initiate the offense, how to be able to get your teammates more comfortable.
We are in the early moments of the opening quarter. Sosa being hounded by L.A. Tenorio. Sosa on the move. Sosa, his pass, and that's a turnover.
2 turnovers already for Dominican Republic. And that was the defense that we were talking about by Japet Aguilar, leading to that fast break. Easy 2.
Brought to you by Smart Bro, tomorrow's internet. L.A. over to Andre. Andre Blatch goes in.
You can see that big size advantage by Andre, and he took it right away to the hoop. And again, it's understanding ano yung advantage mo dun sa dumidepensa.
Feldin against Gabe Norwood. Shot clock winding down, and a steal by Jeff Chan. Over to Gabe. Gabe steps on the brakes to L.A. Tenorio with a runner, no go. Rebound. A foul in the backcourt by Gabe Norwood. If you want to know kung sino yung pinakamatinik na player ng kalaban, you look for kung sino yung tao ni Gabe Norwood. That's how you know.
Oh, he'll always be the one defending. Especially if he's a guard or even shooting forward. si Gabe Norwood siguradong babantay dyan. And Gabe Norwood, who was actually in foul trouble against Egypt. So let's see if Gabe can stay away from that, because he is our best defender and we'll need him to be able to play major minutes.
Cut by Victor Luz, and he gets the roll against Andre Blanche.
For the first few minutes here, you can see the fluidity in the offense of the Dominican Republic. Movement without that basketball.
Japet and over to Andre. Andre with a fake. Here's Jeff Chan from the corner. Rebound, Gabe Norwood. New shot clock for the Philippines. Blatch for three. Miss, and rebound by Eloy Vargas. Feldin running around the court, ends up with Francisco Garcia, and he connects.
One thing you'll notice with the Dominican Republic, nobody just stands around and waits if somebody has that basketball. So yung opensa nila, be able to move continuously and find that open spot and give proper spacing to the guy that has that basketball.
White shirts up by three. Japet, LA. Tenorio for three. Yes, sir!
That play didn't really seem like it was going to where they wanted it, but Japet attacking that basket and then freeing up LA a little bit for the three-point shot.
We're approaching the halfway mark of the opening quarter, and Sosa finds Garcia, and a rebound for LA Tenorio. We're all tied at 7 apiece in the opening period.
A good start so far by Gilas Pilipinas, showing a lot of energy on defense.
Norwood for three. Yes, sir! I thought it was going in and out, but it decides to stay in. And the Philippines on top by three, 10-7.
Already with 2 3-point shots here in the first quarter.
Feldin against Japet. Rebound, Jeff Chan.
Noticeable ang energy level ng Gilas Pilipinas. You know, in previous games we saw them that they seemed a little bit heavy-footed, but in today's game you can see them fighting for that rebound. Jeff Chan getting his second rebound and quick to go back and push the defense and flatten the defense of the Dominican Republic.
Norwood will start the play. Here's Jeff back to LA, who made a 3-point shot earlier, as we hit the 5-minute mark of the opening quarter. Tenorio fires another three. Not that time. A rebound for Vargas. There's Vargas. Oh, blocked by Japet Aguilar. And Andre Blanche is on the move. Behind the back pass. Norwood fires a three. Yes, sir!
You can feel the advantage of the fans here. You understand that it brings up the energy level up a notch. Pero ang ganda, we're pushing that basketball, getting those open shots, and knocking them down.
Speaking of knocking them down, Edgar Sosa knocks it down and cuts the Philippines lead of 4 points.
Much quicker pace ang pinapakita ng Gilas Pilipinas at the start of this ball game.
Gabe Norwood again. Long rebound picked up by Blatch. He fires away. Dominican Republic regains possession. Another 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Sosa for three. No go. Rebound Blatch.
We're up by 4 points, but we've been taking a lot of outside shots. And we've been knocking them down. You know, gotta see a couple more penetrations. So far, we've been settling for the outside shot, and that's gonna be hard. Okay lang kapag pumapasok. But later on, kapag hindi na pumasok yan, it's gonna be difficult.
Meantime, an excellent setup job by Francisco Garcia, locating Eloy Vargas. And the Philippines lead down to 2 with over 3 minutes remaining sa opening quarter. Tenorio on the right side. Norwood to Japet. Shot clock reads 9 for the Philippines. Andre Blatch at the post. Blatch to Jeff. Jeff to Gabe. Shot clock down to 2. Blatch fires and scores.
Noticeable also in today's ball game, Miko, ang bilis ng ikot ng bola for Gilas.
Japet Aguilar with the task of hounding Francisco Garcia. There's Francisco Garcia over to trying to locate Eloy Vargas. Still in the opening quarter. Ranadel de Ocampo is in the ball game, as well as Paul Lee replacing Jeff Chan and Gabe Norwood.
Good timing in the substitution for Coach Shot Reyes because the energy level was taking a little bit of a dip already. You know, they played 7 straight minutes of furious action. So tama lang ang pasok ni Coach Shot ngayon.
There's James Feline getting away.
Well, there is a sizable advantage against LA Tenorio there.
Meantime, here's Tenorio. Philippines still up by 2. Ranadel de Ocampo for 3. Overshoots. Junmar trying to get the rebound and ends up with Sosa. Sosa against Paul Lee, and Sosa is fouled.
I'm really surprised with that setup because that was a very quick shot of guys just coming off the bench.
First personal foul against Paul Lee. That will be the 3rd team foul against the Philippines. So 2 free throws for number 4, Edgar Sosa. Dominican Republic, they belong to Group C with Finland, New Zealand, Turkey, Ukraine, and the United States. And the second free throw for Sosa is no good as Junmar clears the rebound.
Junmar Fajardo coming off that good game against Egypt, 8 points. And Fajardo, even Junmar, usually seems a little bit slower, but in today's ball game, you know, everybody light on their feet.
Well, certainly nakakahawa when you have that very, very lively start.
You know, you talk about lively start, you always liken it to college basketball. You know, college basketball, lagi, you know, in every single game, it's always a solid and quick start. And that seems to be the case for Gilas Pilipinas.
Ranadel will start the play, and wait a minute, whistle is blown here. It looks like a foul away from the ball against Gerardo Suero.
Not too many fouls being committed here in the first quarter for both teams.
Philippines still up by 1. Paul Lee gets away, fouled, he will take 2.
You want to see Paul Lee attacking that basket, especially that time there was a clear out, walang help. Paul Lee knowing what to do when he gets in that situation.
I wish Suero will, you know, guard Paul Lee that way the whole night, so I can say parang Suero. Hindi matanggal. Anyway.
Hindi matanggal.
Hindi matanggal. Never mind. Paul Lee makes it 16-14 in favor of the Philippines as we approach the last 2 minutes of the opening quarter. Garcia. Missed there by Suero. Here comes Jimmy Alabag. Jimmy fires a 3. No go. Ranadel with an offensive rebound. Ranadel makes a move and a swipe by Suero. All the way for 2.
Well, that's what happens. You know, you try to run down the floor, but once you turn the ball over or miss that shot, you got to make sure that you come back down as well because the Dominican Republic is quick on their feet.
All tied up at 16 apiece. Jimmy sets up Ping. Pingris on the move. Pingris all the way.
We are using our speed right now to be able to get to that basket. Jimmy Alabag attacking it. When the help collapse, good dish off to Mark Pingris.
Feline from long range.
The one thing about the Dominican Republic, kahit na lumamang tayo kanina, they did not panic. They were still doing the same thing. You know, that's just a sign of a team that's very confident with how they play.
Missed by Ranadel de Ocampo. Jimmy Alapag, the smallest man in all of Spain, gets the rebound. Under a minute to go, and a foul. It will go against Coronado. And mapipigo na si Coronado kay Sakuragi. Nasa first quarter pa lamang tayo.
Well, you talk about physicality. Mark Pingris definitely one of the most physical players out there. One thing concerning for me though, ang dami na nating tinitirang 3 points. First quarter pa lang.
So 2 free throws for Jean-Marc Pingris, hoping to regain the lead for the Philippines. No problem sa unang free throw. You know, you can tell anong mga nasa isip ng ating players when you follow them on Instagram. And yung Instagram ni Pingris panay si Ma'am Dani ka lang.
Oo.
Miss na niya.
Ngayon naman ang sakripisyo na ginagawa ng ating mga manlalaro because they're out, for such a long time away from their loved ones, their families. It's not an easy thing.
38 seconds bago matapos ang opening quarter. Coronado. And a swipe there by Pingris. And the balls will stay with the Dominican Republic.
Very positive energy being shown by Gilas Pilipinas here.
Shot clock reached 13. Shot clock down to 8. A holding foul here against the Philippines. I believe it will go against 𝐃𝐈𝐓𝐄.
Dito na lang sa bandang huli ng first quarter when the fouls starting to pile up for both teams.
There it is, the holding foul against Gary, who was trying to chase Victor loose.
And Miko, yun yung mga little things that Gilas still needing to adjust to because hindi pa pwede yung little handshake na yun.
As Martinez scores inside, and the lead is back with the Dominican Republic. Philippines, however, can write the last sentence of the first chapter, and this time it's Francisco Garcia who scored for the nudge.
Garcia telling the referees that Paul Lee using his forearm to protect that ball.
As
that's
number
5 team fouls for Dominican Republic.
And number 12, Orlando Sanchez, is joining the storyline here for the Dominican Republic. As Paul Lee attempts 2 free throws, para naman bumalik yung lamang sa atin. Calmly makes the first. He misses the second. We're all tied at 21. Whoops! 5 seconds remaining. 2 seconds to go. There's a shot by Suero, and that's a miss. And at the end of the opening quarter, we're all tied up. Philippines against the Dominican Republic. That start. And so we end the opening quarter and start the second quarter with a tight ball game.
It's always important, once you start out like a house on fire in terms of the energy, yung rotation ng players, and Coach Schott doing a very good job of that in the first 10 minutes.
It's there by Andre Blatch. Martinez fires over Pingris.
One of the things also for Andre Blatch, hindi natawagan ng foul. You make sure that you get down on defense because that's a 5-on-4 fast break.
Meantime, Blatch having locating Pingris. 2-point lead for the Dominican Republic. Corner shot there by Victor Luz, and the ball will go out in favor of the Philippines.
First 2 possessions, Andre Blatch feeling like he got fouled, but they need to be able to get over that. Kung di natawagan ng foul, just keep playing. Another foul on Juan Coronado. Second personal on him. That's a holding foul.
Paul Lee goes back to the bench. So it's Jimmy Alapag, Gary David. Mark Pingris is in there. Andre Blatch. And there's Gary getting away.
A miscommunication. Gary David coming in for Paul Lee. Mukhang nalito. Yung dumidepensa sa kanila. Hindi nahanap itong si Gary David.
Tied ball game at 23. Drive by Suero, and he tries again, and he is muffed. Look out, Gary having problems. Oh, what effort by the Dominican Republic there. And so they regain the lead at 25-23.
The Dominican Republic, right when they turned the ball over, no, nag-change yung possession, they continued pressuring, and that's why they were able to force that turnover.
Jimmy for three. Yeah, not since we started the game with a couple of three-point shots. From then on, ayaw nang pumasok ng mga three-point shots natin.
And we've still been taking those threes. You know, carry over din yan eh, from the previous game that you were shooting well, so you're still trying to see how hot you are. And hopefully, you know, if the threes do not knock down in the second quarter, we'll be able to get to the basket and get some twos or maybe get fouled.
Head coach Chot Reyes, you know, when you are preparing this way, your mind is on the game, but at the same time, your subconscious is also thinking about what lies ahead.
Well, definitely, you know, you're in the now, but at the same time, trying to prepare for the future as well. You know, this is your last friendly. Basically, lahat ng pinag-ansayoan nyo the past few months, you're hoping that it all comes together already and improve once again in today's ball game. Gary David knocking down that three-point shot from the corner. So important for the confidence of Gary David to get a notch higher right before we start the games in Spain.
Meantime, a reach-in foul laban kay Jimmy Alapag. That will be his first, and that will be our second team foul dito sa second quarter. Jimmy will sit down. Babalik sa laro si L.A. Tenorio. We're down by just 2 points. Oh, there's a technical foul here.
Looks like it's on Mark Pingris. We're not entirely sure why.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe Mark was trying to communicate with the referee. Might have been misinterpreted by the referee.
Coach Chot Reyes asking as well what happened. Now, one thing, you know, we are contesting the calls. We are letting the referees know how we feel about the non-calls or even the calls. Ano yun eh, ang ibig sabihin lang din nun that we are so in the ball game. You know, you're investing a lot of emotion. Consultant Nacho Lascano now trying to clear things up also from the table officials.
I think the Gilas coaching staff also wondering ano ang dahilan kung bakit tinawagan ng technical foul si Mark Pingris.
You can see also on the bench Coach Norman Black and Coach Ryan Gregorio joining the team now.
Hindi siguro nanonood na slam dunk yung referee. Nakita na sa Sakuraki. So now it's a 4-point advantage for the Dominican Republic with lots of time remaining dito sa second quarter.
So it looks like it may have gone to Gabe Norwood. Oh no, so it's on Mark Pingris.
That's a confirmation. Technical foul on Mark Pingris.
Kasi pinalitan ni Jeff Chan si Gabe Norwood.
Are they clarifying? Are they clarifying the substitution? Well, nevertheless, we continue on with 7:24 remaining in the first half. Vargas collides with Pingris, and that's an offensive foul. Or rather, a traveling violation.
Lucky break that time for the Dominican Republic. Kung hindi siya natawagan ng traveling, offensive yun for sure.
Either way, we get the ball back. Certainly the kind of effort you expect from Pingris in every game.
Well, he's fired up. Kanina pa siya nakita mo nakikipag-hawakan. You know, physicality is right there.
There is a foul on Victor Luz.
So both teams not really agreeing with the calls of the referees.
I thought that was a hard foul. Sorry. 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. LA Tenorio on the move. LA stops, finds Gary with a reverse.
Great movement. LA Tenorio attracting the defense, and then Gary just slipping past the baseline for the easy layup.
Bullet pass and loose. Oh, corner shot by Juan Coronado. And the Dominican Republic is up 33-28.
High energy by both teams.
There's a swipe here. And Suero gets the layup on the fast break.
A 7-point lead now by the Dominican Republic. You know, we've been investing a lot of emotions, but you know, we turned the ball over and not able to get down on defense. Easy two.
Fast break brought to you by Smart Grow, tomorrow's internet. And we have a timeout. Magbabalik po kami.
The ball screen here on the hook. Okay? Yung wings, umalis kayo. Para dito, hindi makahelp yung big. Para hindi makahelp yung big. So that if he pass, yun ang hit natin. Hindi nakakadaya dito. Okay? So when we make that pass, go. There. Big man dito, ha?
Back with us dito sa shoot-up game between the Philippines and the Dominican Republic. There's a corner shot by Juan Coronado.
If you notice the reaction of Coach Shot Reyes, it's because the ball already seemed like it was outside prior to that shot. Ang ganda nung jersey nung isang fan, no?
Lasal? Maliligay pinapanood niya. Bagay, yung Hinebra nga, umabot ng Las Vegas. Eh. Wala pa laro yung ano to, na Hinebra. Team USA yung laro. Meantime, here's Tenorio locating Andre Blatch against Martinez. And that will be a reach and foul against Coronado. Hey, you know, you can tell, referees really want to control the amount of contact being made by both teams.
That's a good thing also for the referees because they understand that both these teams will be playing in a couple of days in the World Championship, so they don't want any of them to get hurt or unnecessarily injured and dampen the spirits or even the chances coming into the next few days.
The crowd for this game is incredibly loud. There's big support for both the Philippines and the Dominican Republic. Meantime, here's Tenorio. Tenorio over to Ranidel. Ranidel, 17-footer, no go. Long rebound, picked up by Luz. 7-point advantage for the Dominican Republic.
14-6 run so far in the second quarter.
Missed there by Luz. Long rebound para kay Tenorio. Ouch. Good pick there by Ranidel. Here's Blatch. Whoa! Somebody goes sprawling to the ground. What they call the foul on Ranidel.
Well, there was a lot of contact already prior to that. And then Del Campo, siya yung nahuli, na tumulak ng bandang huli. Ayan, no?
Oh, that's a flop. That is a flop. In-anticipate ni Luz.
Well, usually the referees will see yung reaction ng isang player. Di ba, binangga niya muna si Ranidel at gumante itong si Ranidel at yun ang nakita ng mga referees.
Meantime, reach in. Oh, uh-oh, look out. Ranidel, okay. This should not escalate. It's happening in front of the Gilas bench. Sosa is there. And he's being restrained. That's 𝐿𝐷, who apparently was hit in that sequence, and the referee is pulling 𝐿𝐷 away from the scene,
Making sure that everything is under control. And this is what we were talking about. The referee's trying to keep control of this basketball game. They're making the right calls. They're keeping it tight. But the emotions really running high.
And then nakikita natin, Coach Chot and Aboy Castro motioning na may naniko from the Dominican Republic, which, may have led to the incident that happened just now.
Oh, you know that 𝐊𝐿𝐷 is not one to back down. This is the first time we actually see Bo Belga na umaawat.
Which is disappointing. Hindi, biro lang ha. I am not...
This is a friendly.
Oo. Hindi kasi ayaw natin may masaktan eh. Ayan, si 𝐿𝐷 is talking with Ranidel de Ocampo.
I'm not really sure what he's trying to do still here because
He really should not stay near the Philippines bench because that might cause an untoward incident. And it's something both sides do not want.
exactly.
Kaya mabuti nang ilayo na si 𝐿𝐷.
Especially madaming fans on both sides.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned that Ranidel is not one to back down. Nobody on our team is going to back down from
Nobody's
anybody.
going to back down.
Kasi gusto nga natin makita sana ano yung nangyari.
Oo, yung replay sana.
Ayan, ito. Okay. Watch what happens under the basket. This is 𝐿𝐷. Whoa. Okay. Okay. That's why 𝐿𝐷 felt, did not like the foul committed by Ranidel. Ranidel, he was going for the ball. Kung tamaan yung mukha, sorry na lang.
Parang coincidental kung matamaan yung bola.
Hindi ka umiwas. Now, mabuti lang, it did not escalate because it happened in front of the Philippines bench. So here's another look. 𝐿𝐷 goes in. Yun si Ranidel went for the ball and then tinamaan sa mukha. Sa mata actually. No? Tinamaan sa mata si 𝐿𝐷. He goes down and then siyempre yung mga teammates ni 𝐿𝐷 hindi nagustuhan.
Did not
Ang hindi natin
appreciate
nakita
that.
yung sinasabi
Prior
ng
to
coach
that.
ng Minaniko.
Because both teams have been very physical. Both teams not wanting to back down.
Let's listen in.
Yo, PBA basketball, man. PBA basketball. PBA basketball, man.
The Philippines trying to regroup from this incident in the first half.
Well, we haven't experienced this in the other friendlies. So, something also, the physicality, the reaction of the opposing team, and then the game is stopped. How will we react to that?
Sinasabi ni Gary, may nanliso. Okay, maybe we can see what happened.
Okay, that's Ranidel. That was the foul early on.
Okay.
But that one, really, he was just able to sell that goal.
Hindi kasi nag-start yun nung sa pick nila nila
prior to that.
Tapos siguro girian na sila while they were going down the court. Of course, Ranidel, whatever happens, his facial expression will never change.
Oh.
Galit na yung mga player doon sa kabila. Siya, what's the problem?
Steady lang. Steady lang.
Relax tayo.
Pati nung tinatanong siya ni 𝐿𝐷, diba nakatingin lang siya? The referees giving both teams ample time to cool down. Be able to resume this basketball
I think,
game.
at some point, I think, members of the coaching staff coaches from both teams are now being addressed to by the officials.
Both teams with a lot of energy right from the beginning. And everybody needing really to just calm down and get back to playing basketball.
Okay, yan. Hindi maganda sinyalis to.
Oo.
Gabe and LA talking with...
At yun, tinamaan talaga. Parang nasundot sa mata itong si Feldi.
Oo, kasi parang namumula pa eh.
Oo.
Well, he draws. There's nothing wrong.
Baka naman napuwing lang.
You know, as well as I do.
Napuwing, oh.
It ain't how
Napuwing
hard
ka na
I
nito.
feel dinner anyway.
Yeah, but it's part of the game. I mean,
Yeah, we'll see.
but you know, it's a good sign that the coaches they get to talk, and para the coaches mismo, okay, if anything happens, kung magkaroon ng gantihan, o kanya-kanya ng control ng players, di ba? Because this is a tune-up.
Yes.
The last thing both teams want is for players to get hurt na hindi basketball related.
Oo.
These two teams are going to the World Cup. They're playing in a World Cup.
There is much bigger things
Yes.
in this ballgame.
Yeah, of course.
Especially for both teams. Tayo, first time makakapunta dyan. Ito namang Dominican Republic, second time.
I think the Dominican Republic, what they were telling our coaches, sige, para di na kami magreklamo, huwag nyo na ipasok si Bo. Di ko alam.
Yun nga yung sasabihin ko, dapat ipasok si Bo eh. Para sigurado eh. Si Bo kasi marunong mag-anticipate eh. Ang kagandahan kay Bo, marunong magbigay, marunong tumanggap.
Tama. That is the, hindi ba yun yung golden rule? Ay, hindi ba yun yung golden rule? Iba ba yun? Sorry.
Di ba golden rule, bigay ka lang ng bigay din.
37-28, Dominican Republic on top. And we're approaching the halfway mark of the second quarter. So action continues, thankfully. And, blocked by Blatch. Blatch is on the move. Blatch still has the ball. He hits on the brakes. Binigay kay Norwood. LA. Jeff Chan from the corner. Yes, sir! That's a three.
Great response by Gilas Pilipinas. We got down, we played good defense, forced a turnover, flattened the defense, and got the three from the corner.
Less than 5 minutes to go in the second period. Francisco Garcia against Jeff Chan. Vargas connects. Lead is back to 8 para sa Dominican Republic. Blatch. Jeff Chan again, no go. Japet fighting for the rebound. Jeff is down. And he's clutching on his knee, which is something we do not want to see.
Or hoping na nagkabanggaan lang yung tuhod.
Probably on the way down. Okay, he'll take the jumper. Yun, yeah, knee to knee.
So that's something that shouldn't be anything too serious.
Ano lang, no?
Yellow lang katapat yan.
Sting lang yan, sting. But he should be fine. Ayan, yan ang ini-explain ni Jeff. Knee-to-knee contact. So he should be okay. The pain will wear off. It's just the initial sting of the contact, and Jeff is okay. So I don't think we have great reason to worry. Still in the first half, Jeff is shaking it off. He should be back in this game, most probably. Although para sinasabi ni Jeff, somebody pushed him down. So action continues with 4:20 to go. And Gaddy gives it a Blatch for three. Yes, sir!
Good ball movement once again for Gilas Pilipinas. And Andre Blatch, what I like about him, he's keeping his focus. He's playing good defense. He wants to play basketball.
Missed by Garcia. And here comes Tenorio. We are down by 5 points. LA to Japet, and Japet scores. And the foul will go against Martinez.
Specialty of the house by LA Tenorio. When he drives to the middle, he is looking to pass.
Check that, the foul is against Edward Santana. And here's LA locating Japet. Brought to you by Smart Bro, tomorrow's internet.
Just such a great pass by LA Tenorio to Japet Aguilar. And Japet, I like how he's playing. He started out with that great block in the first quarter. Then now he's moving well without the basketball. Makikita mo nagkakaamuyan sila. Pag drive si LA, alam nila na kailangan nilang pumunta doon sa open spot at mabibigyan sila ng bola.
Japet completes a three-point play, cutting down the deficit to 2 points. Uh-oh, look out. Gary and Luz going at it. So agad-agad, no, awat yung mga kampi. Gary reaching in for the ball and hitting Luz in the eye. Mabuti itong si number 16 eh. Okay, I'm okay. It's part of the game. Oof, ouch.
Ayun, nasundot.
Oh, nagliliyab ang kamay ni Gary David. Aray, ouch.
Parang nakalmot eh.
Oh, kahit si Gary ay medyo nag-iirit na rin siguro. Dahil siyempre si Gary tsaka si Ranitel ako, kadingin yan eh.
Parate, pag nakita mo yung mga video, di ba sila yung parang magkasama?
Sila magkakasama. Mabuti na lang itong si number 16 eh.
Babayat.
Chillax lang. Oh.
Victor Liz. Incidental contact.
Oh, Francisco Garcia is actually, looks like he's having a conversation with head coach John Reyes. What an action-packed first half. First half pa lang to, ha?
But you gotta love how Gilas is not backing down. You know, they're in the big dance. And they know that it's physical, and they're willing to play physical and back it up.
Well, we're in this down by just 4 as we approach the last 3 minutes of the second period, but they'll call a foul here.
You know, one thing that really makes more fireworks, yung hiyaw ng crowd eh.
That's true.
Emphasis on any little contact.
Yep, Luz was trying to fight through that pick by Andre Blatch.
But slowly, both teams, you know, continuing the basketball game and trying to do the things that their coaches want them to do. Basically, set up the offense, play good defense by pressuring also.
Gabe Norwood will cut down the deficit to just 2 points with under 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Luz. Vargas back to Luz. Good interference by Japet, and then galing sa labas si Luz, so turnover.
You know, it's always good when Japet Aguilar is the helper from the weak side because he has that opportunity to be able to get yung buelo na tinatawag, to be able to get him up there and change the shot of the opposing team.
Here's David. Gary David to Japet to Blatch. To Japet, confident shot. The rebound ends up with number 4, Edgar Sosa. Sosa over to Luz. And they locate Vargas. And Vargas, when they step in, won't work.
Japet Aguilar doing a fantastic job of getting those rebounds.
Tenorio inside, outside Norwood. Touch pass, Blatch. Blatch for 3. Rebound collared by Santana. Garcia against Japet, and he misses. Rebound by Blatch. Quickly to Tenorio. Tenorio sees too many white shirts. He steps on the brakes.
LA just using his quickness, trying to break down that defense and create for Gilas.
LA with a miss. Bothered there by Vargas. There's a Dominican Republic fast break. Sosa will miss it. Luz will score. Nobody was guarding Luz there. It's 43-39.
Asking for that foul was Sosa. Sosa, one of those players that is really focusing more of his attention to the calls of the referees.
There's Santana. And he will miss. And there's Vargas. 45-39. Timeout tayo dito with 1 minute and 30 remaining. Lamang ang Dominican Republic. And the fans of the Dominican Republic jubilant. The Philippines trailing by 6 points. Habang palapit na tayo sa katapusan ng first half. It's been an action-packed first half, especially the second quarter. Jimmy Alapag slowing things down, locating Paul Lee. Over to Blatch. Shot clock reads 14. Lots of time to shoot for the Philippines. Paul Lee against Luz. Paul Lee for 3. Yes, sir!
And once again here in the second quarter, we are knocking down the threes. You know, the percentage is not that high, but you are looking to knock down those threes, and so is the Dominican Republic.
Luz connects, and the lead is back to 6 points for the Dominican Republic. We're under 1 minute remaining in the first half. Paul Lee hit a 3-pointer earlier to Japet. Japet to Blatch. Shot clock down to 8 for the Philippines. Jimmy has the ball against Vargas. Speed advantage, Jimmy. Sends it to Paul Lee. Shot clock down to 1, and the shot clock expires.
When Jimmy got that ball in the corner, and he had a big guy on him, he needed some space to be able to try to get that shot up. But pagdating mo kasi sa corner, mas maliit yung room mo to be able to get that separation and get that 3-point shot.
Santana. And he goes down, and Paul Lee is also down near the sideline.
We're not entirely sure what happened to Paul there. I think he's complaining about the screen.
There's Paul Lee. Yun. Saying that baka moving screen yun on the part of Santana.
May have a point there.
Santana misses the first free throw. This is both. Rebound Blatch. So the Philippines can actually write the last sentence out of first or second chapter. But Paul Lee connects. And it could be a long 2-pointer there for Paul Lee.
But Miko, prior to that, yung ball handling skills ni Andre showing that kahit na pa maliit yung dumidepensa sa kanya nagpe-pressure, able to control, make that good pass to Paul Lee at the corner, and knocking down that 3 once again.
Well, Coach Reyes was asking for a foul on display. There you go. Parang nilabasan ng paa ni Santana on the challenge, and Paul Lee connects. And despite the double team, Paul Lee scores. 48-44, lamang ang Dominican Republic. And we have 6 seconds remaining dito sa second quarter. And the Dominican Republic will try and write the last sentence of the second chapter. There's Sosa, number 4. Guarded by Norwood. 3 seconds to go. Good defense by Blatch. Excellent defense by the Philippines. Hindi na nakatira ang Dominican Republic. And we end a very intense, very emotional first half. So at the half, the Philippines, I mean, really sticking with the Dominican Republic. And we'll be back with our halftime analysis. There's the halftime score, 48-44 for the Dominican Republic.
Take advantage and settle down, but at the same time up their game in terms of basketball.
So welcome to the second half, and another block by Japet Aguilar. Jeff Chan on the move. Jeff Chan and was undeterred by the presence of Francisco Garcia.
Exactly how we started the first quarter, with great defense, once again led by Japet Aguilar. Can you imagine if Japet is the anchor on defense?
Martinez against Japet. Martinez, tough shot. Oh, got the bounce.
And Japet Aguilar is able to block those shots kung nakakuha siya ng buwelo. One thing he'll have difficulty with, especially later on, pag mas mabibigat na yung mga kalaban niya in terms of size and weight.
4-point lead for the Dominican Republic. And Tenorio, fire, high hooper.
LA, whenever he drives that lane, he's looking for somebody to cut to that open spot so that he has an easier shot.
Wow, turn around by Martinez. And the lead is back to 6 for the white shirts. And Andre Blatch for 3. Rebound Martinez.
Quick read that time by Blatch. And Martinez arguably with the most interesting hairdo in today's ballgame.
No look pass. And here's Vargas. Vargas no go. Rebound Norwood. Kasama si LA, Japet, Andre Blatch, and Jeff Chan. And as we anticipated, Jeff would do that. He hurt his knee, but he's okay now. Pasa kay Japet. Shot clock reads 12. Handoff for Tenorio. Tenorio goes back to Jeff Chan. Shot clock reads 7. Jeff Chan against Francisco Garcia. Jeff up and under. No. Jeff again. No. And the ball ends up with Sosa. Sosa sidestep. No layup. Blatch securing the rebound.
Andre Blatch doing a fantastic job also on the board. So both Japet and Andre boarding it over on the boards. Jeff Chan just slightly missing that three-point shot.
But you can see, and we can see, Dominic, Andre now recognizes sino yung mga shooters na nakapwesto na.
At alam na niya kung saan magagandang pwesto. Meaning he knows that Jeff likes getting that ball when he's on the run.
However, the Dominican Republic, with a strong start here in the third, lamang sila 54-46. Tenorio. Japet. To Blatch. Shot clock down to 9. Blatch will miss, and there's a foul against Vargas.
In the first few minutes of the third quarter, the only time we've really got into the basket was that fast break by Jeff Chan to start out. And this is exactly that play. Good defense by Japet Aguilar leading to that fast break by Jeff Chan. Other than that, lahat outside shot na ang pinapakita ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Fast break brought to you by Pro, tomorrow's internet. Norwood, Tenorio. Tenorio sets up, carried of it for 3. Norwood trying to keep that ball alive, and he does.
Great effort by Gabe Norwood. Also good pass by Tenorio. Di lang napasok ni Gary, pero ang ganda ng setup niya.
Here's Gary. Gary inside. No go. Rebound Vargas.
Sayang yung mga mintis ni Gary nandun na
Martinez. Nice pass. That's an excellent pass.
Gotta make sure you have vision of your man every single second, especially once he passes that ball and runs towards the basket. This is that play. Good pass, give it go. Gary David slightly losing vision of his man. 2 points.
Brought to you by Smart Pro, tomorrow's internet. It's a 10-point lead para sa Dominican Republic. And we'll be back in a moment.
So we got the 2 guys here, Gary, Gabe. You make the pass. Go through here. Hey, screen, Gabe.
By the way, you might have seen that familiar face on the Dominican Republic bench. That is, of course, Bill Beno, who once coached in the PBA, and has been around, and also been a part of the coaching staffs in the NBA. There he is, Bill Beno. So, alam din niya yung style of play ng Philippines. Meantime, here's Japet, the handoff to Gabe Norwood. Norwood over to LA. LA being hounded here by Fildine. Shot clock down to 7. Tenorio over to Gary. Gary back to LA. LA for 3. Rebound Fildine.
Coming off that pick, what the Dominican Republic is doing is they're helping and actually doubling. So if we're able to not lose that basketball, libre yung isa because there's two guys on the guy with the ball.
There's a foul spotted against the Philippines. It might go against Andre Blanche. Wait a minute. Okay, yes. Wait, no, it goes out the other way.
Good break for us.
So somebody stepped on the line. So turnover. Lucky break for us because we are down by 10. As we near the halfway mark of the third period. Gary to Japet. Whoops. Turnover against the Philippines. Sosa. Garcia for 3. Rebound, Gary David. Jimmy Alapag now back in the ball game, replacing L.A. Tenorio. Here's Blanche against Martinez. Blanche inside. Blanche will score.
There's no way they're going to stop him down low, especially with that much space. He just has the ability to go around his defender.
Sosa. Garcia. Over to Martinez. And Martinez steps on the line.
Check out the intensity on Andre Blanche. And right after that defense, he wants to keep on going. He wants to win this ball game.
Japet will sit down. Junmar Fajardo will take his place. Not much difference in turnovers between the two teams. Jimmy. Lots of time to shoot. Norwood. Back to Jimmy. Back to Gabe. 8 to shoot. And they go to Blanche. Blanche inside. And even with the quadruple team, Blanche was able to put up a shot. And meron siyang 2 free throws.
And even with Gary David, who actually cut right when Andre was going to the middle, still able to have that composure and get the foul. He gets that ball. Gary will try to clear out, but actually ends up crowding it. And Andre is still finding that space to get fouled.
We are more than halfway done dito sa third quarter. Andre Blanche with 13 points. Philippines down by 6. Sosa. Trying to find Garcia. Guarded by Norwood. Francisco Garcia slices through, and he is fouled.
Nico, we haven't seen really too much of Mark Pingris in this ball game.
Kalaban kay Junmar.
A lot of the guards getting a lot of minutes. Iniikot talaga ni Coach Shot Reyes, guys like Jimmy L.A., Jeff Chan, and even Paul Lee, getting 3-4 minute stints on the floor.
Well, there's Paul Lee back in the game. Sosa will sit down for the Dominican Republic, and Francisco Garcia, who was shaken up by the Kraken, misses the first of 2 free throws. Makes the second, so it's back to a 7-point advantage for the white shirts. Jimmy Alapag to Blanche. This will go against Junmar, I believe.
Looks like it's an illegal screen. Or it could be on Gabe Norwood.
Okay, so it's against Gabe Norwood. Garcia. Martinez being harassed by Blanche. Shot clock winding down. 8 to shoot. Martinez fires. And the ball ends up with Paul Lee. Philippines down by 7 points. Paul Lee on the move. And the tip-in goes in for Junmar Fajardo.
It's all about playing good defense and then attacking on the other side once you get that turnover.
Philippines down by 5. Under 4 minutes remaining in the third. Garcia against Blanche. Garcia drop pass. It was poked away. It will stay with the Dominican Republic.
And only 5 seconds on the shot clock. This is where we are talking about good defense and Paul Lee attacking. Good tip in by Junmar Fajardo. Paul Lee knows when to take the contact and Junmar getting hit right there.
Meantime, here's Blanche.
Third straight turnover and third straight stop para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
Paul Lee, Jimmy. Shot clock down to 10. Jimmy gets an opening, finds Blanche. Blanche against Martinez. Blanche fires. Shot clock expires. Actually,
That's a foul.
reach-in. So hindi nag-expire yung shot clock. Action continued. Blanche reached in. That's his third person.
That was really more of being tired and winded than si Andre Blanche. You know, one thing about Blanche is he can really hurt you from so many ways. He can shoot the three, he can shoot from the outside, he can post up, he can take the ball to the hoop. It's all about really trying to decipher, you know, when he's playing which opponent o kung sino yung dumidepensa sa kanya, saan siya pupunta.
2:54 remaining in the third quarter. Feldin. Ball is back with Feldin. He fires a three. Rebound, Junmar Fajardo. Jimmy Alapag. Whoops! He was tripped. He was tripped by Coronado.
Fourth personal foul now on Coronado. And these are the fans from the Dominican Republic. Could have been accidental contact, but contact nonetheless.
Hindi accidental yun, ha? Jimmy. To Junmar. No. Good look para kay Junmar Fajardo. Feldin, number 10. Martinez, number 15. Martinez. No, missed badly. Jeff Chan wide open. Rebound for Coronado. There's Luz and rebound fingers up and down we go here in the third quarter. Jimmy Alapag for three.
Still nothing. Both teams playing with high intensity, high spirits. Pero ito yung pinaka nakakapagod. Yung up and down, nobody able to score.
Martinez. He's trying to go for those Dirk Nowitzki shots, but mabuti na lang it hasn't worked as Jimmy goes in and sends it to Junmar, and he is fouled, and Junmar will take two.
I like that Jimmy Alapag is rewarding his big man. Played good defense on the other end and sprinted down that lane to be able to beat his defender. Jimmy finding him, and ito si Junmar Fajardo getting fouled.
Here's Jimmy setting up Junmar.
And early on, makita mo, di ba, ang ganda ng dinipensa niya. Forcing his man for a fadeaway shot. Then he sprinted down the lane, made himself available for that pass from Jimmy. Junmar, his game improving day in and day out as well for Gilas. But that time, the free throw.
Okay lang, Junmar. Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. He bibigyan kitang GC sa free throw shot. Hey, Coach Char. Shake it off, make the second. There you go. So, Junmar cuts down the deficit to 4 points, 57-53, with 1:25 remaining in the third.
Well, the good thing about this run is Andre Blanche is on the bench resting, and we're actually able to improve on our position.
Sosa, loose, corner, no. And that ball stays with the Dominican Republic. New shot clock. 1 minute remaining in the third. Sosa against Paul Lee. Missed there by Sanchez.
Dominican Republic not able to knock down their three-point shots. I don't think they've made any in the third.
Jimmy. Oh. That should go against Santana.
So that means free throws.
Look for, well, there's Jimmy. And then Santana, yep. Hinawakan yung braso ni Junmar Fajardo. And so Junmar is on the line. Pwede pa niyang bawasan itong lamang ng Dominican Republic.
At sinigurado na niya. Bottom of the net for Junmar. Good quality minutes. All the players now for Gilas Pilipinas able to contribute on a positive note.
There's Junmar, hang time, no go. That was a great offensive rebound by Fingers, by the way. 3-point game. Rebound Sanchez, and who gets it? It's with Jimmy Alapag. As we near the end of the third quarter, if we make a 3-point shot, we can tie the game. Basically, a second separates the shot clock from the game clock. Jimmy, fight to shoot. Alapag. Hand off. The shot clock expires.
Well, what happens is when Jimmy Alapag goes for that pick and roll and the defender switches, yung unang advantage niya, nung naiwanan na niya, naninegate eh. Because the guy is also tall and long and able to keep in step with Jimmy. Kaya tayo naputukan ng 24.
And that ends the third quarter. The Dominican Republic holding on to a 3-point lead. To start the fourth quarter for the Philippines, Jimmy Alapag was fouled. Kasama niya si Mark Pincres, Andre Blanche, Paul Lee, and Jeff Chan.
Well, such a great play. Why? Jimmy, the smallest guy on the floor, not settling for that 3-point shot, using his quickness, taking it all the way and getting fouled. One guy who's very familiar with Jimmy Alapag, assistant coach for the Dominican Republic, Bill Beno. Ilang taon ba siya nag-coach? 1 or 2 years?
Well, he spent a lot of time in the Philippines, that's for sure. Big risk called for the foul. And number 12, Orlando Sanchez. And after this 2-point lead, well, at least in the third quarter, wala na rin naulit na yung mga nangyari in the second period. We had that incident in the second quarter. You know, na medyo nagkalal sa game. They had to stop the game.
Pero okay lang maulit eh.
Bakit?
Lamang tayo dun eh.
Hindi kasi ayaw din natin na sa side natin. Baka may masaktan pa kung magkaroon ng kung anumang kaguluhan. And in the meantime, here's Jimmy. Sends it to Blatch. Santana trying to get in the way. Here's Jeff Chan for three. Blatch with a rebound. Whoa, babalik sana niya kay Jeff.
Miscommunication, but everybody understanding that it's okay na mali nga ni Andre yon. And then they go back now on defense. And one thing I've noticed also, yung spirit, yung camaraderie ng Gilas Pilipinas ngayon is very different prior to them leaving for Miami.
There's Santana, and then the playoff foul by Mark Pingris.
Most of the points coming from the free throw line so far, in the fourth quarter.
Gabe Norwood is back on the floor. Jimmy Alapag will sit down.
So it's going to be Paul Lee running the point. Something we haven't really seen too much of.
Pingris. Blatch. Blatch on the move. And he was fouled. They'll call it against Sanchez.
One of the options of that play, double high screen of Paulie, but opting to pass it off, giving the opportunity to Andre Blatch to be able to create for himself. Attempts, got fouled a lot more. Need to knock down a couple more to be able to make this game more reachable.
Blatch will cut down the deficit to 5 points. With still over 8 minutes remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Paul Lee with a steal. Paul Lee on the move, but Sosa getting in the way. Blatch getting the ball. Oh, Norwood wanted to slam it home. Pero bola pa rin ng Gilas Pilipinas, and here's Blatch. Blatch inside, 2 points.
You know, Andre Blatch, when he goes to the basket, sometimes you feel parang mawawala sa kanyang bola, but he has those strong hands to be able to recover and still get that shot up.
Loose. Inside, Santana.
Little let up on the defense that time. Andre getting creative with that play.
Blatch. He did. He had the right thing in mind. Just could not finish. Norwood could not save the ball and will stay with the white shirts with 7:46 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Andre looks like he's a little bit tired. So Junmar Fajardo now in for Blatch.
I tell you, the atmosphere here in the venue, pang World Cup na eh.
Oh.
Diba? It is
Intense
it does not feel like a tune-up game. The level of intensity for both teams, the players and the coaches and the fans who are watching.
The fans definitely.
They are very much into this.
Oh, on a much higher level.
Kahit yung pagod ni Blatch, he's been going all out since the start of the game. Garcia. Loose. High looper, rebound, Tenorio. And he secures the ball. Here's Jeff over to Pingris. Over the game, Norwood.
Unselfish play. And look at the crowd react, loving Gilas basketball.
And we're down by just 3 points. And that should be an offensive foul on Sosa. And that is perfect anticipation by Luis Alfred Tenorio.
Tenorio using his quickness to be able to beat him to the spot and get that offensive foul. This is that play. Prior to that, great ball movement. You see 4 passes before that easy slam dunk by Gabe Norwood.
Brought to you by Smart Bro, tomorrow's internet. We'll take this. They have not been able to pull away by double-digit leads.
Well, we've been doing a much better job of challenging their outside shots, so hindi sila nakakashoot sa labas.
Pingris, Junmar. It is last touch on Martinez.
Once again, all the players trying to get the advantage, talking to the referees, hoping na mabibigay sa kanila yung bola.
Junmar, confident shot, got the bounce. And it's just a 1-point game.
Gusto niya makabawi because he bobbled the ball prior to that. He wanted to be able to get it back and knock down that shot.
Garcia, shot clock down to 10. And Garcia on the move. He was being guarded by Jeff Chan.
Once again, a good run by Gilas Pilipinas, even if Andre is sitting on the bench.
There's that confident shot by Junmar. And all eyes are on Francisco Garcia. No problem on the first free throw. Second likewise good. So balik sa tatlo ang abante ng Dominican Republic with 6:27 remaining in the ball game.
We've always talked about Gilas needing to keep the games close. And, so far we've been making really good decisions.
Tenorio, shot clock down to 8. LA makes a move. He fires a 3. Yes, sir!
That time, the defense of the Dominican Republic not able to step up and rotate right away on LA Tenorio.
And LA ties the game at 65. And a miss by Francisco Garcia. LA now has the ball, but he loses it. And Martinez is all alone for 2.
Sorry break that time for Gilas. Natapikan tayo sa likod by the big guy and then nobody home for the easy 2.
So the lead is back with the Dominican Republic, 67-65. Tenorio. Norwood to Pingris. And now here's Jeff. Jeff Chan for 3. Yes, sir!
Talk about good pick and roll play by the Gilas Pilipinas team. 3-point shot once again by Jeff Chan. That's the second 3-point shot of Gilas here in the 4th quarter.
And we momentarily surge ahead, but Francisco Garcia is going to work, and the lead is back with the Dominican Republic, 69-68. Norwood inside, and a push here.
After those 2 3-point shots, all of a sudden, yung defense ng Dominican Republic extended out, and Gabe Norwood realizing that, attacking it now.
There's that 3-point shot by Jeff Chan to push us ahead by 1 point. And then LA Tenorio earlier hitting a 3-point shot.
The first 3 quarters, yung switching defense na pinapakita nila off that pick and roll, the big guys are able to help right away. But in those 2 instances, nahuli ang depensa ng Dominican Republic.
Gabe, this is the first free throw. Meron pa siyang pagkakataon to tie the game with this second charity. And he ties the game at 69, halfway through the 4th and final quarter. Garcia now guarded by Norwood, but Garcia gets away and he overshoots.
Lucky break that time. Nobody helping out on Gabe Norwood.
Norwood, whoops, perfectly anticipated by Sosa, and Sosa slams it home. And it's back to a 2-point lead for the white shirts. Andre Blatch is back in the game. Blatch against Martinez. Bullet pass to Junmar. And Junmar could not score. But the ball is up for grabs. And it ends up with Sosa, who sends it to Garcia, who sends it to Martinez. Back to Garcia. And a good case of overpassing.
Para makababa yung depensa natin.
Daming pasa. Sosa fires. Rebound Blatch. Blatch with a loose ball foul.
Andre surprised. His 4th personal foul. It's a good situation also for Andre. He has 4 personal fouls and there's still a lot of time on the clock. And we need him to be able to stay aggressive. So ano yung ipapakita niya dito sa ganitong klase ng sitwasyon? Coach Sean Reyes not wanting to take that risk. With still 4 minutes and 5 left.
What a test for the Philippines. They're down by 2. Vargas challenged by Japet. Japet will not give him the easy 2 points.
Make him earn it from the line. Only a 2nd personal foul. Japet has been solid of trying to block those shots in the shaded area.
Helping out and then recovering and not allowing Vargas to have a layup. Vargas, however, makes the first of 2 free throws. (73-69) para sa Dominican Republic. Norwood to Jeff Chan. Jeff to Japet. And Big Chris. Oh, they call the offensive foul. Yeah, there was a moment of hesitation there. Hindi natin alam ang tawag doon ng referee.
Well, the referee is just making the more conservative call right here. That could have been a let go. But they're making that conservative call because of what happened earlier.
Okay, so they call it against Japet, who collided with somebody who was waiting for the contact. And the ball goes back to the Dominican Republic. Garcia for 3. Rebound Norwood. Norwood is pushing the ball. Norwood pull up 3. Yes, sir!
What a gutsy move by Gabe Norwood. Pulling up on the fast break for that 3-point shot.
And the deficit is down to just 1 point with 3:15 remaining in the 4th. Sosa. Fildin. Fildin against Pingris, and Fildin will score.
Check out the composure of the Dominican Republic. They're under duress, but Fildin going to the basket, getting the high percentage shot.
L.A. Tenorio for 3, and he ties the game at 75. 9
points now for Tenorio, all coming from the 3-point area. 11 out of 26, shooting 42% ang Pilipinas.
Martinez. Sosa from the corner. The lead is back with the Dominican Republic, a 3-point lead. Jeff Chan, he fakes. Jeff Chan for 3. Rebound, Pingris. Whoa, look out. Pass came in too hot. And this will be an easy 2 for Francisco Garcia. And it's a 5-point swing for the white shirts.
Well, still enough time left, 2 minutes and 14. 5-point lead now by the Dominican Republic. We just made a couple of decisions that, we rushed it a little bit. That pass of Mark Pingris back to Jeff Chan had a good idea. Masyado lang mabilis. Jeff Chan was not available yet.
fighting to get a victory against the Dominican Republic. We're down by 5 points as we near the last 2 minutes of the fourth. Jeff Chan. Paul Lee. Ooh, block. Block there. But Jeff intercepts. Sends it to Norwood. Norwood for 3. Yes, sir!
Gabe Norwood, back-to-back 17 points. Talk about the confidence. Yung dalawang laro na tayo na maganda ang ating 3-point shooting. And this is the effect.
Just a 2-point game in favor of the Dominican Republic with under 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Garcia. Martinez spins. Sosa fires a 3. Not that time, but Martinez gets an offensive rebound.
Gilas Pilipinas now switching on defense, showing a zone against the Dominican Republic to try to change up yung makikita nila sa opensa.
Men to shoot. Sosa. Caldine. Martinez. Broken play. And Vargas somehow scores.
In the nick of time, there's 1 second left in the shot clock.
4-point game. 1 minute remaining. Tenorio. Jeff Chan. Jeff Chan on the move. Magical shot, no go. And Sosa has the ball. Sosa over to Vargas. Vargas gets the layup.
Jeff Chan still not down. I'm hoping everything's okay with Jeff. All of a sudden, 6-point.
Okay, we are down by 6, and we have under a minute to play in the fourth and final quarter. Norwood. Tenorio inside. Whoops. LA using some brain power.
Experience.
Sabi ni Sosa, bro, experience ka. So LA Tenorio will take 2. But that's what Coach Trot wanted. He wanted quick 2 points.
And I like that time LA was actually looking to score. When he got deep into the lane, one little fake to Malon, nagpasabit, free throw for LA Tenorio.
Coach Shot will send Jimmy Alapag in the game, and Jimmy will come in for Jeff Chan. Of course, Jimmy's specialty is late game heroics. And meantime, LA trying to cut down the 6-point deficit.
Free throw shooting not as good as we want it to be.
Makes the second 5-point game with 43 seconds left. Pressing in the backcourt. Norwood against Garcia. There's a swipe. A swipe by Tenorio. Norwood for 3. Not that time. And who gets the ball? It's with Vargas. A gutsy shot by Norwood. And Martinez would score the layup.
There's a player down on the other side. But you gotta like the decision of LA Tenorio to double from the weak side, be able to get that steal. One little fake by Martinez, 2 points.
This fast break brought to you by Smart Bro, tomorrow's internet.
And use it sometime in the future.
Andre Blatch for 3. And a long rebound. Well, it ends up with the Dominican Republic, and they will win this game. But they have to go through the gauntlet para lang talunin ang Gilas Pilipinas. And the final score will be 86-79.
Another great stand by Gilas Pilipinas. So good defense. We just had a couple of miscues in the end game to be able to turn things around. We were able to knock down our threes. We were able to play well as a team, limit our
label. Oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path. I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.